Hello there YouTube, this is the Rogue Gem Player here, and I'm here to bring you my Ties of the Brethren Bujins. Ties of the Brethren gave this deck a lot of power, and I'm here to showcase the list that I'm playing for this particular deck. So, playing 3 copies of Bujin Yamato. It's your centerpiece. You always want to open with this card, or some way to get to it, and Bujin Carnation is really broken because, you know, you're playing 2 Mikazuchi, 2 Arasuda, 2 Hurume. This is the main Beast Warrior lineup, and then because the fact that this card, Bujin Hiroko, is really good. It turns any of your Bujin monsters, your Exceed monsters, into another one. So if you need to make the Kagasuchi, you can at least make the Susanoo and stuff like that. It also makes Amaterasu actually useful, in my opinion. So that's all the Beast Warriors. For the Bujinkis, we're only playing 2 Crane. We're not playing Honest in this deck because you can't search it. It doesn't do anything except make Susanoo really broken. So, but you're kind of just controlling. So, we're then playing, for the Graveyard ones, we're playing 2 Hare and 2 Turtle. These are the only ones you really ever need. You can play like Quillin or Centipede for face up and back row, but it's up to you. This is great against Masterpiece because you can protect your monster at least. So, and then the last monster is 1 Zodiac Whiptail. You could search it off of Tenki. So, and it gives like Susanoo banishing effects. For spells, we're playing 3 copies of Ties of the Brethren because this and Yamato is a you search twice, and you send 1 to the grave, and then you draw 1 and send 1. Because you summon Arasuda and Mikazuchi. So, pretty good. I like it. It also makes it so that if you draw any of your other Beast Warriors, you always have access to Yamato. 3 Pot of Duality. If you are not playing Ties, you are basically digging with Yamato, or searching for it. So it allows you to get into stuff. And also it's a good discard off of the Arasuda if you have to. So, we're then playing 3 copies of Fire Formation Tenki because you need to get to your Yamato. And if you don't already have, if you have Yamato already, you can search Whiptail, and it gives your protection to your Exceed monsters. So, like Susanoo, Kagasuchi, and so forth. 2 Bujin Carnation. It's a 1-card rank 4 play. That's all there is to it. It makes it so you can have instant access to any of them, for the most part. 1 Twin Twister. 1 Foolish, 1 Book, 1 Dark Hole, and 1 Monster Reborn, because, you know, Reborn plus a Hiroko is any Exceed monster, or any Bujin Exceed. For traps, we're playing 2 Torrential. You can just banish a Hare to protect your monster, so forth. You know, it kills fields, is what it is, and what it's there for. And then 3 copies of Bottomless Trapple, because, you know, we can play 3 of it now. For the extra deck, we're playing 3 copies of Bujinte Susanoo. You will almost always, and I mean always, make 2 of them. Okay? The 3rd one does come up because it is a monster that can attack everything, so if your opponent summons scapegoats on you, you can at least get rid of them. It's an out-to-scapegoat, basically. And also searches. 2 Kagasuchi. He's 25, he mills when he's summoned, and he can turn, you know, he can get big. 1 Bujinte Suki, 2 copies of Bujinte Tsukiyomi. For draw power, it's something. You can also use Hiroko to get into this. Like I said, you could play multiple copies of all of them if you want. And then we're playing 1 of Amaterasu because you only really need 1 because you can rank up into this with Hiroko, and then banish to summon a monster, and then use the effect during your opponent's turn to add Hiroko back to hand, turn into a Susanoo in the next turn. 1 Brotherhood of the Fire Fist Tiger King for skill drain, Silent Honor Karen Gorgon, Maestroke, Black Ship, Erebos, and the Diamond Direwolf, which can be made off of the Bujin Carnations. So, let me know what you think of the deck. It's got power off the Ties. So, real quick, I'm going to show you a combo. So if you open up Yamato and ties, you automatically have access to a bunch of monsters. You can summon Yamato, activate ties into a Arasuda, which you're going to summon in defense, and then a Mikazuchi, which you're going to summon in attack. So you get the Yamato effect to search and add, and then you use the Mikazuchi effect to add a Bujin Carnation. Okay, which can be a card you can discard off the Arasuda because he does allow you to draw a card and then send one. So, in hindsight, it allows you to dig into your deck. So it is a play, but it does effectively help set up your field, and then next turn you can exceed summon away into something. So that's the deck. I hope you'll enjoy. Let me know what you think, and hopefully I will be bringing some new decks up to the forefront, especially since Flames of Destruction is right around the corner, and I'm really liking the Element Saber deck that's been floating around. It's not as big as I'd like it to be, but it is a cool concept playing Elemental Lords, so. But I will bring more decks as I get them finished. There's a few I have to put together, but for the most part, this is the Rogue Gem Player, and I'll see you guys later.